Hi guys, and here are 7 strange secrets of the moon. Number 1. Lunar Anomalies. Some of the pictures taken by the various vessels that have visited it show some very strange things on the moon's surface. Many of these images seem to show artificial constructions that range from tiny canister-like shapes to the shroud, which appears to be a towering structure that could be at least 1 mile tall. According to paranormal enthusiasts, there's even a large castle that is suspended high above the surface of the moon. All of these seem to point to an advanced civilization that has lived on the moon and built complicated structures. NASA has never really bothered to debunk these strange theories. Number 2. The twin planet. Most people think the moon is, well, a moon, but there is some talk that it should be actually classified as a planet. For one thing, it's far too big to be a true moon, being about 1/4 of the diameter of Earth. It's easily the biggest moon in relation to its planet in our solar system. Pluto has a moon called Charon that is half its diameter in size, but since Pluto isn't a real planet anymore, it doesn't count. Because of its large size, the moon doesn't actually orbit Earth at all. Instead, Earth and moon orbit each other around a point between them. This point is called a barycenter, and the illusion the moon is actually orbiting Earth comes from the fact that the barycenter is currently located inside the Earth's crust. The fact that the barycenter remains inside the Earth is pretty much the only reason Earth and Moon aren't classified as a twin planet. Instead of a planet, it's a satellite. However, this may change in the future. Number 3. Moonquakes. Now, despite being a dead hunk of rock with very little geographical activity, the moon is prone to shifting fits. These earthquake-like tremors are called moonquakes, and there are 4 different kinds of them. The first 3 types, deep quakes, vibrations from meteorite impacts, and thermal quakes, caused by the sun's heat, are relatively harmless. The 4th one, however, can be quite unpleasant. These shallow moonquakes can register up to 5.5 on the Richter scale, enough to move large furniture around and last for a remarkably long 10 minutes. According to NASA, these quakes also have the effect of making the moon ring like a bell. The frightening thing about moonquakes is that we have no real idea of what causes them. Earth's earthquakes are usually caused by the movement of tectonic plates, but the moon doesn't have any active plate tectonics. Some researchers think they may have some link to Earth's tidal activity, which is caused by the moon's pull. However, this theory is inconclusive, as the tidal forces affect the entirety of the moon, but moonquakes are usually localized. Number 4. Moon trash. Now, everybody knows that man has been on the moon, but not everyone is aware that he treated the place like a picnic area. Over the time, the astronauts who visited the moon managed to leave quite a bit of trash behind it. It is estimated that there's 181,000 kilograms, about 40 pounds of man-made materials lying around the moon. But don't worry though, it's not as if the astronauts have been purposely littering the place and throwing sandwich wrappers and banana peels everywhere. Most of the garbage is debris from various experiments, space probes and lunar rovers. There is also some real trash, however, such as astronaut poop containers. Yeah, gross. Number 5. Moon dust. One of the most surprising dangers is lunar dust. As everyone knows, sand gets everywhere, even on Earth, but on the moon it's downright hazardous. Lunar dust is as fine as flour, yet extremely rough. Thanks to this texture and the moon's low gravity, it clings to absolutely everywhere. NASA has experienced numerous problems caused by moon dust. It has eroded astronauts' boots and sandpapered their visors. It has travelled inside the ships with the spacesuits and caused moon hay fever in the poor astronauts that have inhaled it. It is thought that prolonged exposure to the stuff could even cause airlocks to fail and spacesuits to break down. And in case you were wondering, yes, of course, this devilish substance smells like gunpowder. Number 6. The moon is a burial ground. Gene Shoemaker, a famous astronomer and geologist, was something of a legend in his field. He invented the scientific research of cosmic impacts and came up with the methods and techniques that Apollo astronauts used to research the moon. Shoemaker wanted to be an astronaut himself, but was turned down because of a minor medical issue. Throughout his life, this remained his biggest disappointment. Still, hoping against hope, Shoemaker kept on dreaming that he would someday visit the moon. When he died, NASA fulfilled his most precious wish and sent his ashes to the moon with the Lunar Prospector in 1998. His ashes still remain there, scattered amongst moon dust. Number 7. The moon's origin. Where did the moon come from? The short answer is that we don't really know. However, science is able to hazard a few educated guesses. There are 5 main theories about the origin of the moon. The fission theory argues that the moon used to be a part of our planet that was separated at some early point of the Earth's history. The capture theory says that the moon was just wandering the universe until our gravitational field caught it. Other theories say that our satellite was either condensed from a bunch of asteroids or the remains of Earth's collision with an unknown Mars-sized planet. Currently, the most likely candidate for the moon's origin story is the ejected ring theory, which is better known as giant impact theory. According to this version, a protoplanet, a planet that is forming, called Theia, collided with Earth. The ensuing cloud of debris eventually condensed into the moon. That's all for this video, guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to add me to Facebook and Twitter, the links will be on the description below. And if you enjoy my video, please press the red subscribe button below. I release a new top 7 video every day, and I'll see you all soon.